Good morning, children. Jayadash here. Today we will do exercise 8.3 from your NCERT book, question number 3. 1, 2 we have done, question number 1 we have done before, 2 also we have done before yesterday's class. Now we will start from question number 3. First I have written questions here. Read the question. The population of a city decreased from 25,000 to 24,500. Find the percentage decrease. Now you are familiar with the word percentage. That means out of 100 how much? How much will be the number of percent of population decreases. Now first of all, for that, to find that percentage, you have to find the total amount of decrease population. Now you are doing the solution. As already we have from 25,000 to 24,500, so the population decreases. Previous population 25,000, present population 24,500. So population decreases or decreased population decrease if you subtract you will get 500. So now you have to find the percentage. Percentage means out of 100 how much is the population is decreased. So to find the percentage, therefore population decrease percent out of 100%. Okay, leave it. Therefore population decrease students, tell me, out of 25,500 decreases, out of 25,500 decreases, so what was the previous population? 25,000. Out of 25,500 decreases, so out of 100, you know, in this way you have to find the percentage only. So out of 25,500 decreases, out of 100 how much? This is the way of finding percentage. You have done so many sums based on it. Now cancel 1 2 1 2 1 1. Now 25 2s are. So the decrease percentage is 2%. 2% already decreased. Next question is question number 5. 4 I will give you as in homework. Afterwards I will give you. Now do question number 5. As question number 4 and 3 are same, so I will not do it. You have to use your concept and you will do it. I buy a TV for rupees 10,000 and sell it at a profit of 20%. How much money do I get for it? That means the cost price of the TV is given 10,000 and profit percent also given. Profit percent means extra some money. It is also given 20%. The total amount is not given, but what was the percentage it is given. Then after that, what was the money? How much money do I get for it? The way you can use this kind of sums using formula also, or you can do this kind of sum in ordinary way also. Let's try first in the simple way. Solution. So the amount of profit, cost price of the TV rupees 10,000 and sell it at a profit 20%. So selling price you have to find out, it is missing. Now as you know that it is some extra money when I was selling this at a profit of 20%, so I will get some extra money. What was that extra money? That is the profit. So amount of profit equal to 20% on 10,000. So 20% on of 10,000, that means this on this money 20% extra money will come. Let's try what was the total amount in this kind of sums was there in your exercise 8.1 I think. 10,000, cancel it. Now it is rupees 1 2 3 2,000 extra money. That extra money will be added as, because it is profit, out of 10,000 20% profit means 2,000 rupees extra will be added with the cost price. Therefore selling price of the TV, when you are getting selling price of the TV, when you are getting profit of 20%, then selling price is equal to cost price plus total amount of profit. So 10,000 plus 2,000 rupees, it will be rupees 1,000. It was actually, it will be 12,000. Understood? Then the selling price of the TV was 12,000. Understood? Now before going to the next sum, I want to give you some formulas to find, shortcut way to find out formula. What is formula? Formula means the shortcut way to find out your solution. So when there is a profit, in the case of profit, when there is a profit, then if you want to find out the cost price, when you are find out the selling price, formula number 1, when you want to find selling price, then you will do this 100 plus profit percent by 100 into CP. This is our first formula to find out selling price of one item when profit percent is given. Understood? In case of loss, what you will, how to find selling price? Selling price equal to 100 minus loss percent by 100 into CP. This is your second formula. Now when you have to find out a cost price, when you have to find out the cost price, in both the cases you can find the cost price. When it is profit, then you are finding cost price, then CP equal to 100 by 100 plus profit percent into SP. Similarly, when it is loss, you have to find the cost price, then 100 minus 100 by 100 minus loss percent into SP. These are the few formulas. Every day you will just before starting your math practice, you will just look at it. You will give a look on it and you can understand. No need to mark up, no need to memorize. Just look at these formulas. It will be, there is a symmetry. When selling price, then this portion is on the top. when it is when you are finding cost price, then this portion will be down. And when you are finding cost price, then selling price is here. When you are finding selling price, then cost price is there. So no need to memorize everything, no need to mark up anything in maths. What you have to do, you just, whenever you are practicing the maths, you have to look, give a look on it, read it by once or twice and leave. One day you can understand that everything is very easily, you can recall, you can memorize. Automatically it will be done. No need to sit and memorize. Understood? Okay, next day I will do the next sum, but before that I will ask in any live class, I can ask about this formula also. Thank you, students.